Maintaining consistency and high service standards for tourists, guests, and residents in all businesses in the British Virgin Islands is one of the goals in the BVI Tourist Board's One BVI campaign. Tourism Director Sharon Flax-Mars explained on JTV Spotlight why everyone should get on board with the One BVI campaign to improve tourists' experience.
We really need to be honest with ourselves. There are some things that we do well, and there are some things that we don't. There are some sectors of hospitality or even just in the BVI that treat our guests well, and there are others that don't. The important thing is that we, from a One BVI standpoint, need to look at consistency in the delivery of service and in the product that we provide to our guests who come and visit us, hence our One BVI campaign. This card that I have here, our aim is that every resident in the BVI eventually will have one of these cards. And what it talks about is our service standards in the BVI, our service behaviors, and what we call our common purpose. And that purpose is that in the BVI, we create happiness when we work together to provide lasting British Virgin Islands memories. So while it is that we recognize that persons come from different countries and reside here, the idea is that our guests want to have BVI memories.
The service framework for guest experience started with the Disney Institute as part of the training component in the berthing agreement government signed with Disney Cruise Lines. Now, coming out of that service framework are 10 service principles.
They're like affirmations. So I prioritize safety in everything I do. I smile, make eye contact, display positive body language, and keep conversations positive. I seek out guest contact using names whenever possible. I anticipate needs and welcome questions. I am knowledgeable about British Virgin Islands culture and proactively share about our little secrets. I reduce hassles and inconveniences. I value each guest's time and resources. I make it right away. I thank each and every guest. I acknowledge others' contributions toward a memorable guest experience. So these are something that you could actually even use as persons use affirmations to instill it inside of their essence, their spirit.
Keeping the BVI clean is another component of the One BVI campaign. The tourism director says it's time to get back to basics in order to keep our environment clean.
The cleanliness component of the One BVI campaign is a very big part of what we do. We cannot tell guests to come to the BVI because we're nature's little secrets and it's beautiful and it's unspoiled. And they get here and there's trash everywhere. Yeah. There are derelict vehicles, there are derelict boats. It's sort of like we're a society, we don't want to get rid
of anything.
Of any and everything. That boat could be sitting there for 10 years and there's still some part. We still think we can somehow miraculously get it into the water.
Never use it, but you don't want to see it move.
So we need to look at, we need to be clean, and the cleanliness is not the responsibility of solid waste alone. We've stopped teaching our kids cleanliness in the schools. We've decided that our kids are too nice to pick up after themselves. They don't help to clean classrooms at the end of the day. And if you go around the BVI, I hate to say it, in the vicinity of a lot of our schools, it is appalling.
Children just drop the stuff. They just finish and they drop it.
So we need to maybe as well to get back to basics. Yes, we're a growing society, but I always remember my mother saying, cleanliness is next to godliness.
Right.
And I believe that if we go back to some of the basic things that we did that helped us to become nature's little secrets, that we would do a lot better in terms of keeping our BVI clean.
The BVI Tourist Board launched the One BVI campaign on April 26th at the Tortola Pier Park. The central message is that everyone in the BVI can make our guest experience more memorable.